Alright, welcome to the first part of the playthrough for Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. So, I'm shitting turkey. I'm here to make the worst streams of all time, and we're gonna make it happen. Right now, I kinda want this to be 100% playthrough, because I have played the shit out of this game. So, yeah, this was actually like the third game I ever had. I had this game since I was like 6 years. Well, anyway, let's watch this.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm, somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Gah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it!
Love the Stuart Copeland track.
Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Yeah, so what is there to say? I mean, I've had this game since I was, what, 6 years old? Was always a very, I don't know, just always... Man, I think this is the third game I ever owned. My first two games were the Powerpuff Girls and, like, some fucking Casper game. And, like, obviously just some girl, like, gave me her PlayStation, that she didn't want anymore or whatever, which was awesome of her. And then this game kind of caught my eye at the GameStop back in the day. So yeah, we're just going to kind of cut through it. I'm not going to waste time talking to everyone, doing everything. I'm just going to kind of play it at my pace, I guess. So yeah, I kind of want to do a 100% run. I don't know if I'm going to commit to that, but you'll find out if the video is called 100% or not. And what I'm kind of just going to look to do here is just kind of collect everything and just kind of do a casual playthrough, I guess. Because I think there's something about that, especially for PS1s back in the day that were very collectathon heavy, like kind of finding all the pickups are like solving a puzzle in a way with these kinds of games. And so there is a certain joy in that I like versus where pickups are just kind of more or less infinite. And by that I mean like you can always find more and more and more currency, which all then scales up infinitely. Like think of like Borderlands or something like that. With this, it's obviously a simplified game for kids, but it's also like there's something about the way they treat the currency system in this game that makes it feel kind of more... There's something about it that has a bit of a closure to it, I think, that I think hits you different than if it's just infinitely scaling out like shit that you can collect. It kind of makes things matter a little less, I don't know. Anyway, that's enough game opinions aside. Yeah, I don't know, just kind of like blowing through this. I've seen a lot of speedruns of this game too, and those can be really crazy. They'll do stuff like... This isn't a speedrun strat anymore. I actually think this might be, I think this actually might be like obsolete now, but if you go like that and that, no. Or was it this one? There's one where you can like get up somewhere early. Let me try that here. Okay, I gotta have some distance with it. Close. A little too far back. I'm gonna judge by where I am with the colors here. That seems a little too far. That might be perfect. Nice. And then if you like do this shit, you should supposedly be able to get up here. Cut this corner. No! I got too greedy with my placement. Ah, okay, so there's not enough, it's not too forgiving. Alright, that's enough. Nice, got it. You know, I remember getting 25 in that corner just a long time ago, but I thought it was 325s for some reason. I just knew 25 was involved with that little spot there.
You've got the super...
That's also another secret. You don't really need to, you don't really need to be flying the whole time. You can dash there to, like, save some time.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp.
How are you gonna play baseball in this place? You ever think about that? Like, how the fuck did they get it? I always imagine they just went to work, being the little cutters they are, and just made a big floor full of, just made a big baseball arena, just unprompted, and then just deconstructs. I don't know how the fuck they do it. Magic? I don't know. Anyway, what you just saw me do was get an item early, or get an orb early in the game, which is you know, something that you can do. This game's kind of like Super Metroid in that way. You can do stuff out of order, but it depends on how good you are. Now, arguably, I'd say it's probably a little less intended here, but maybe they did intend it, you know? I like the idea that if you can do some kind of janky platforming and some trial and error, that you can like, get rewards early. I just think that's cool. You know, we've kind of pretty much cleared all this area. He's gonna want 100 gems. Alright.
To get a good...
Just telling me how to use the triangle and move my camera. Oh shit, camera. So this would be where we get the talisman, but I'm gonna actually, I like to wait until I get literally everything before I get the talisman. It's like, the talisman is like the perfect period at the end of the sentence. You don't want to just grab the talisman and then go get other stuff. That just doesn't feel right. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna be the Mr. Collectathonist. I don't know, is collectathonist the right word? I feel like there's a better word for it than that. And unfortunately you have to... Although all the text is pretty skippable, so that's nice of them.
Nice!
Whoops, I fucked that up. You can, so you don't just have to jump in this game. You can jump and then while holding X, dash. And that gets you an insane amount of air. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but it does get you an extreme amount of air. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get this orb because it's very, very quick. Also, wouldn't it be technically more efficient if I... Maybe don't do it like that? Okay, it doesn't work that way. Okay. It's weird, I always expect the gym to be in that tunnelway, but there never has been one. I just always intuitively think there should be. Alright, there's not much more to this area. Okay, I already got the gem.
You can...
Yeah, so once again, I think they normally expect you to have the flyer ability to get up to the other side here, but thanks to that kind of extra air from that jump, we don't really have to do that. And yeah, those are the gems, so no problem there. You can get some distance and charge this guy, so you don't have to shoot rocks at him, but I think I remember it being... Yeah, it's not consistent.
To hit that...
Oh. Fuck, doesn't try to talk to you. Love that he claps for you. Hold on. I have a bot in my chat, I have to ban it. Alright, moving on. So this one, I think you can just jump over and flame him. Yeah, there we go. He has to be, like, standing next to it to acknowledge it, though, so I think I have to... Did he not walk with me? Dang. Damn. Had to jump over that to avoid... Had to jump over her trigger spot so she wouldn't stop me and, you know, talk to me. Cool. Not much to say about this challenge. Makes me curious how speedrunners do this stuff, but I never have actually fully... I watch the unit percent runs, but I don't typically watch the 100% runs. There is this one trick. Let's see if I can do this. This one supposedly isn't even that hard to do. So if I go over here and then... Wow, that was literally first try in my entire life. Yeah. All of this is just walkable terrain. There's actually not much to say for back here, I guess. It's just going to be more background. Anyway, so we're just going to take advantage of this, I guess. It's kind of crazy how easy that was to do. But I guess they don't even worry about the terrain here. They just jump straight through here. And... How do they aim that shot? They probably go like this. Yeah, you just go in, attack like that. Oh, okay. I can see that. That's cool. Anyway, I've got literally everything, so let's get the fuck out of here.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizard. This magic...
Yeah, just kind of feels like it's a good trip down memory lane, I guess. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
I'm a dork, you fawn.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gym cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a
Oh,
talisman.
get it? I said it
They gave
backwards.
you a talisman?
What? Is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
I, got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
Yes.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman? If you come across any orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Yeah, love the music in this area, by the way. I'm playing kind of fast, so hopefully I didn't miss anything. I remember my first playthrough as a kid was like, I missed one obscure red gem somewhere between the trees here, and I spent like an hour running around endlessly trying to figure out where the fuck I was supposed to go, completely disregarding the fact that there were gems around these trees. But now I know better, hopefully. We're gonna avoid talking to her. I don't know, I was kind of pondering, like, should I skip any of the dialogue at all? for people who want to watch, and I just kind of feel like I'm gonna go half and half. Like when it's main story stuff, like for the, you know, like the cutscenes and like the little subplots they have, the different plots they have going on in each of the portals, I'll let the main talkers do their talking, but I won't hold on to literally every word that people are saying throughout the game. Good.
Sparks.
No, just turn that away. Yeah. I'm kind of trying to be a show-off with my movement, but it's not like the execution's amazing. I see speedrunners, bro, and they're like, oh my god. I think the way they do the proxy glitches are weird too. I'll look that up if you're not sure what that is. It's hard to explain. Basically, I don't know if this is exactly how it works, but it almost seems like when an enemy dies, its movement model can still collide with yours and make you get insane velocities off of that.
Hi, Spark.
So you do have to talk to, I almost called him Tiger, you do have to talk to Hunter as you jump across these things, but no big deal.
Nice.
I think what I like about this is it's very nice of them to let you just skip the dialogue that fast. I think that is one flaw that other games have, is they don't have a way of letting you just cap your ears when you want to, you know? So this one's a little harder, but you could actually, I don't know if you saw that on the ledge there, but actually I'll jump over here to make it easier for you to see. So you can see there's kind of a back way you're supposed to get in there. The intended way is to dive underwater and then pop up from the other side. But you can actually just jump over there, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Dang, I missed it. I kind of want to get it now. I'll try like 2 more times, because it's about 20 or so seconds of just re-traveling. Okay. I have to be, like, lined up right. I can get a little further forward. Alright, this will have to do. No, that's not going to be it at all. Alright, 1 more time, and then we're going to move on. Whoa, that was kind of slick. I didn't expect those 2 jumps to happen like that. Oh, so if I let go, I kind of gain some extra air. So anyway, I know this has to be at like the height of the jump that I let go. No, I felt like that was the one. Okay, you know what? 1 more time. I know I said 1 more time earlier, but I promise you, I mean it for real this time. You can sue me. You can copyright strike attack my channel. Alright, I'm gonna get it this time. I feel it. This is gonna be the one. Alright, that's fine. Maybe next time. So what we're gonna do is just, fuck it. I have done that before, though. It is very precise, but it's possible. always like their goofy little subplots they have going on. Or their goofy little plots, I should say. He's like, shit, come on, man. I can't have one loophole. Sounds creepy in hindsight, but you know what I meant. So yeah, we're always going to talk to the main guys.
Carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food. The workers can break the locks if they can get to the doors.
I think one thing I like about this game is that they, an improvement they did over Spyro 1 is I think it was a good move to make the enemies no longer drop gems. You know, I kind of feel like you're already picking up gems off the floor, and then you're also picking them up off the enemies. It kind of dilutes the gems' value, I feel like. You want the enemies dying to either... like, I don't know. It ties your collection rate to then also killing all the enemies, which feels kind of more mundane than finding all the treasures and whatever. So making them serve a different purpose, such as like power-ups for later, I think that was smart. Obviously, this isn't a super difficult game. I do think it does have some tougher parts, but for the most part, you're just kinda... I don't know. For me, if, you know, I already played this, like, I mean, decades ago, when I was but a wee lad, so the experience is kind of a different purpose for me, I guess, than me just trying to play the sickest AAA game. Oh, that's how I didn't know I could do that. You can snap the camera by pressing L and R at the same time. That's very good to know. Okay, it's not perfect. You have to give it a second. Man. Alright, here comes one of the first major challenge areas. Pretty much you just gotta, like, not lose your footing and break all of these at once. Like that. Nice. What a goofy looking idol, by the way. Look at its big feet. It's got like a big old ghetto booty, but its whole back is so thick that its butt just melds into. I mean, it's a pod, I guess.
Look at that. The hula girl's rain dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this.
Yeah, they always say these like mystical properties about the orbs. Oh, you know, technically I guess she's right. I guess initially I thought she was talking about it like it was I thought it was like a what would describe it? Like a teleport thing or something. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's move on. So at this point, we're pretty much almost got everything. We're just trying to do some cleanup. We saw there was a body of water earlier in the beginning of the area, and I don't know dive yet. So we're pretty much just going to I guess just collect what we can. Come to think of it, this is probably a good reason I should have done Colossus first. So yeah, with that, I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else I can... Yeah, that pretty much covers it for now. I can take care of the forming puzzles, but I would still have to dive to get to the last bit of it. So we're actually going to collect the talisman and
Spyro,
go ahead and get out of here. Okay, so there's really not much else to do but just, well, grab these 2 gems and pop in there.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him. By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Let's think about this for a second. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna clear this area and then I could have paid for dive actually and just gone straight back to Idle Springs. Actually, you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because in hindsight, it only takes 2 seconds to pay for to pay for dive and then just go right back to idle.
Hello there.
And actually, before we return straight to idle, let's go get that orb. Sorry, I had someone being a jerk in here earlier. I don't even know what it was that I said, but they were just like, okay, normally I post a hello emoji, but what the fuck are you even on about, LOL? It's like, dude, why are people so fucking rude? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's still kind of good to kind of, I don't know, just like be able to kind of like play through this game again. A lot of good memories with it. I don't know. I can't read people's minds. I'm just here to play some games. So what we're gonna do now is obviously use the dive to do some cleanup here. Just make sure to miss a spot. Yeah, right there. Sometimes if I'm not like, I do tend to stop and kind of rotate the camera around a little bit just to see if I can spot something, but I don't always do that. That wasn't hard. Okay.
I've been...
Now I just gotta help a man get his tools. Yeah, it's not a hard one. Oh, he actually doesn't give an orb for it. Okay. Not yet, at least. Here we go.
This idol says he...
Oh my god. Look, I'm not a baby, I swear. I promise I'm a grown adult male. Fuck. I'm not. That was 3 in a row. That caught me off guard. Oh my god. Look, it's okay. I'm just being a little slow today. You're just gonna have to bear with me.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet.
Okay, so unfortunately we do have to play through the level again, but it's not going to take too long to get to that point. Whoop, there we go. Alright, this is where we need to be.
If you jump. If you If you
There we go.
If you jump. Nice.
Yeah, a little bit mundane, but you also have to understand who this is marketed for. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go through 100%ing every single thing. I'm just going to kind of run through this.
Bike.
enemies like those.
Fuck it. I will 100% this shit. Okay, so anyway. Just gonna focus on, not much to say, just kind of collecting, I guess. I believe I technically... Yeah, I can skip that, right? I can just hop right up there. No, you can't do that. Okay. There is a ledge that I can get up kind of early. I just can't remember which one. Is it this one? No, definitely not. I know... Okay, that's blocked off. Fair enough. I'm just digging around now. No, not enough distance. That might be more feasible. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sweet. So that's going to be a little trickier to get to, if not impossible. Okay, I want to try something out here. I just want to see how much I can fuck with the progression of this. Is it somewhat pointless because there are speedrun strats that, I mean, let you do arguably way more, yeah, but doesn't mean I don't retry it. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough distance. I don't think this is going to make it. I'll give it a try. No way. Wow. That's some height. I guess I might as well collect from here before it's too late.
Oh, thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the
Burn the statues, exercise them. Got it. I don't quite remember where all of them are, so we're just gonna have to sort of roll with it. Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind. The screen is active, so none of it matters. Yeah. So just do that right here. Boom. It's a cool little animation that they have for when you hit the screen there.
Hey, look what I can do!
There's one of them. I might want to go ahead and grab the ones at the beginning here, so that when I get to the end, I can just immediately teleport back to where the professor is. Because now it's hitting me. I'm remembering where more of them are. There's like one right here. Yep. There's supposed to be two here. Couple of naked Buddhas. And I don't think there's one at the very beginning, but I'm going to double check just in case. No, so we're going to go back. Oh yeah, there's one inside the hole here. This one got me for a long time. No, wait, there isn't? That's weird. I always thought there was.
Each time.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. There's not one in here. Okay, I guess I cleaned them out pretty good already. Cool. We'll go up the roof here to collect, to get this statue. Okay, that looks fine to me. Okay, the problem is they're going to immediately talk to us and give us the talisman if we go in there. So...
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
Springing up that he's a vegetarian. Typical vegetarian. There's the last one, but we're going to hold off because it'll be an easy teleport back once we do all this shit. I like how they did the reflections here. They probably had to render the area twice or something like that. I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing how they did reflections in this game. Alright, so this one is just Spyro play hockey. I don't know, some of the challenges got weird, but it's not really a bad one per se. At least it's on theme with the level, you know? And I'm sure it was fun to program or whatever, I don't know. Fuck. There we go. Oh. Thought it was over. I think I have to get 5 actually. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, damn. It's a hard one to line up whenever he knocks it behind you. Alright, I think that does it there.
Well, would you like to try a game of one-on-one?
I do like that you can be kind of toxic in this one. Oh, where is it? Damn, that sucks. Oh, dang, that didn't grab. I've lost the puck. Does he have it? Okay, so it doesn't... For some reason I thought they would boo or something whenever he... Okay, I can't... They make it to where you can't just do that. I was trying to, like, slow down my glide and circle around it, but I think they specifically made that to where you could just make the whole thing feel cheesy. Cheesy and easy. Fuck. Whoa, what an interaction. Okay, so I have to slow down. There we go. You can get a really quick goal if you lined it up just right, but I keep fucking it up. I actually would have rather him scored so I can try this again. Okay, he does it backwards this time. Whoa, where'd it go? Yeah, I didn't feel like I could land that one. So I'm gonna turn around and try again here. There we go.
Well done! Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
That was the shit I was talking about earlier, when they were like... They would sometimes, like, describe these extra properties of the orbs, and it would make me, like... We're talking, like, 6-year-old logic, right? Like, I'm hearing this, and I'm like, oh, so... do they have, like, different abilities or something? That's what I was saying earlier, when that person came in here being rude. Asking what I was talking about, or WTF I was talking about. I was talking about that.
They don't need it.
Although arguably saying that it could help you go places could also be more about like it could be more about like them just saying it can help you unlock like other areas later. But even still, that wasn't nice. We don't allow people in chat who won't be friendly. Alright, so gotta figure out how we're going to deal with this. Did I already get the gems? Yeah, I didn't get all the gems. That's what I was worried about. Oh yeah, that's right. They're going to be in here. I don't have to talk to him. I can just walk in.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Anyway,
Oh my
I
god,
was
these
just
jokes.
guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
And if we ate it, we could have gotten it out of there. Nice. Moving on. Let's see. I think we 100%ed this. No, we didn't. Why not? Trying to remember. No, we did. We 100% did. It just doesn't show with the, it doesn't have the orb and the gem symbol too. It just has that thing. Alright, cool. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna bang out the whole game or if I'm just gonna do like cut it into thirds with Summer Forest and Autumn Plains and all that, or how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna play as long as I feel like, I guess.
You're well on.
Guess I don't need to worry too much about lives, so I can save time by skipping those. This is kind of a dense room, isn't it? Anyway, you're supposed to get up there, but I can't yet. I guess for now, let's see, what can I 100% at the moment? Sunny Beach isn't one of them, if I recall correctly. I could just go straight for the talisman if I know I can't 100% it. I don't remember if there's ladders in Hurricos or not. Alright, well, I'll do something else for the moment and see if it can jog. My memory can get jogged later.
Nice work.
Probably should have saved these for last. Actually, no, it's better that I get them in a cluster, because if I don't, then it's a lot of backtracking. I'm starting to remember how I've always done this. The safer route is obviously to glide over it, but then you'll run out of time, so you're really going to want to dash through it. Oh, I fucked up. Let's see if I can loop back around and get another chance. 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, it was right there, too. I should have just turned around and glided back for it, but I thought maybe I'd have a second. On the bright side, we got most of the gems, so that's good. Oh, I realized what that person was saying, what the fuck am I on about for. It's because I was commenting on the shape of that monster's butt. Okay, that's actually more merited to say that too. I feel bad for banning them now, but oh well. I thought they were just being a dick. I thought they were just being like, I was just talking about the game and they were rage baiting or something. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know. I'll unban them later, or whatever. I'm not gonna write a fucking apology note or something, but I'll at least unban them. Oh god. I'm running out of time though. Thank god these are 3 seconds each. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Three, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. By the skin of my teeth. Nice. Almost fucked it up, but I didn't. Alright, but we're not done. Because there are... Excuse me. There's spectators over here, and, yeah. One of them
I
is,
guess now you think you're pretty good. Well, let's see if you're as good as the good champion.
Oh, I almost missed that. I'm trying to slow it down so I have some more time behind it, but I guess they don't really intend for you to have much time to react. Oh. Almost fucked that up. Let's get an arch while we're at it. Where did you go? I have to be honest, I recall this game as being much easier. Like, I have a lot of muscle memory for it, so I'm not feeling the challenges or whatever, but, you know, it still feels... I just remember this being like a baby game. I feel like a first-time player
Great
would
job,
maybe need a
Spyro.
couple of tries
That
for some
was
of this stuff. I don't know, I fuck with it. Oh no, I didn't mean to retry. Oh no, I did quick, good. Cool. You kind of have to know about... Kind of have to know this already. I guess you could observe and find out on your own. By the way, you can also just not pay money backs, but then I believe you're soft locked if you do this. No. I just soft locked myself. I think I did. Did I just soft lock myself? I believe there's no way out of this. That's funny, I literally said this is what could happen, and then I fucked up my jump. So what I will do is if push comes to shove, I will literally replay everything to this point off screen if push comes to shove, but I think I did just soft lock myself. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I quit the game and come back in. I don't think it does any autosaves, but it might do some sort of... I believe it might do some sort of save thing when I'm going in and out of levels. Yeah, I might not be completely screwed over. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, okay, that's how you do it. You don't get soft lock for doing that. You can always quit out the game. That's good to know.
Check your gut.
Because at first I was like, oh man, this entire run through is now... It's now become full of dread. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and not let that happen again. That's the problem with being with showing off like a bunch of tightrope glitches is that it doesn't always work out too well if you're a total klutz. I did miss out on some stuff here. I'll just go re-grab it. Yes, sir. I didn't get very far too, so... Alright, we're back to where we were. It's that initial walking forward whenever you do it. So yeah. This place just has no ceiling, huh? You know, you just think about that. It's like the hallways are the only things with ceilings. Oh no, this is a ceiling. Well, let's move on to Hurricos, because I'm pretty sure you don't need a ladder to get through Hurricos. but you do need a ladder to access Sunny Beach, and so that's the one I'm just going to kind of blow through. I like Hurricos. It's one of my favorite stages. It's very dreary. I don't know. Oh God.
We've always...
Oh yeah, by the way, I believe this voice
It's a
actor is
little-known fact that metal objects are impervious to fire. I suppose a tough guy like you could just charge them with your head, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that guy's a voice actor for SpongeBob. I believe so. I thought I'd heard that somewhere. Obviously, yeah, these puzzles aren't really... With the dash jump, you can just, like, get up here, I think. If I can't do it directly, then there is probably some... I'm trying to see. Nope, that didn't do it. I think that lip right there, that might be just enough for me. No? Okay. Whoa, okay, that worked. Do I gain height when I cancel the... Something like that. I find the music kind of cozy too. That's another big part of it. Oh, okay. So if I let go of my jump like that, I can get a lot more height pretty easily. Well, obviously I'm just completely playing this out of order now, but I don't care.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here.
It's weird. You would think these orbs would be like harnessed for their energy or whatever the fuck they do, but they don't say any. They don't. They're just like, there's some junk stuck between the gears. Thanks for getting rid of it for me. Oh. I do fuck up that jump sometimes. Hold on, I'll play this vanilla. There we go. See, I'm just doing just straight, clean, easy jumps. He kind of waves goodbye to it like it's his little pal. It's cute. Oh, I thought I hit him for sure. The old man in me's coming out. My shoulder's hurting. It's not that bad, though. Maybe if I just grip it this way. There we go. No, it still kinda hurts. That sucks. I'm too epic of a gamer. My body can't handle this high octane. pop my knuckles for a second. Ah. Whew. Dang, that sucks. As long as I stay dashing. There we go. That's right, guys. Stay dashing. Because that's what you are. Almost fucking died. TLC's I should have died. So there is this meteor, right? And there it was. It was heading towards my bedroom. That, oh, I didn't do it very well, but you know what I was going for. Hate to say it, but this is what it feels like when you buy a This is what it feels like when you buy a 6-pack with that one roommate who, like, eats your food and drinks your drinks behind your back. Kind of an extreme example that should ideally not be super relatable, I guess. Hey, little turd. Well, that's it. But yeah, I had this roommate who would, oh my god, he would always be, again, he'd just be eating other people's food and drinking their drinks and shit when, instead of buying his own. I once bought a, like a big container of like coffee creamer. And I remember at the time, I never actually, no, it was coffee actually, just straight up Folgers in a tin, you know? And I never had used any of it, but I wanted to have it just in case I needed it for like, when I was studying or something. And I remember, my dog's making some noises. I need to watch her for a sec. Maybe she's just having a dream because she is sleeping. Yeah, I guess she's just having a dream. Thought she was throwing up or something. Anyway. Yeah. Fucker, I went to go, I'd never used it, right? And then I had this day that I had an exam coming up, and I said, great, I have a fuck ton of coffee that I haven't even opened yet. I'm going to just like, you know, I'm just gonna like, just start diving into it. And there was like little to no coffee left in this giant like tin of Folgers. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And so yeah, that's more or less what I've dealt with. That's the roommate experience. I feel like they're gonna steal at some point, but not yet apparently. Very creepy looking enemies, by the way. Especially with the way they like, they make those pounding sounds with their legs whenever they hop, run, whatever they're doing. Oh, where are ya? Setting off alarm bells, boy? No, okay. Moving on. I wonder if you can technically power all of the areas before the last one disconnects anything. Yeah, I'm gonna end up missing him. Might as well move on. Nice. We got the SpongeBob
Thank
keep
you,
some
Spyro.
electricity.
I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
I wonder if this implies that the orbs don't have any electrical properties or use in any way. With however fantasy way they do energy in this world, you know. Yeah, I'm having a good time with this. I really feel like I don't know. I just needed to play something familiar for a bit. Nice.
Spyro, do you see that big building over?
I guess the intended way I was supposed to get here was... Right, that makes sense. Oh, what? Are the buttons already pushed because I talked to the guy, which then implicitly triggered those? Okay, that's good to know. There is not one over here. I don't think you can get on top of those, can you? You actually might be able to. Yeah, I kind of am confused as to why all of these are already pressed. I must have, like, done something that changed the order. Oh, you know what it probably was? You know, getting to that last area where the guy had the, like, Yeah, I think that that was the end of the sequence, and that's what that was about. That's why yeah, whenever I got the orb, the very first orb I grabbed earlier, that's what did it. So yeah, fuck it. I mean, I've already sequence braked a lot of this, so let's keep breaking. I probably will not get this the first time, now that I did it successfully once. There we go. You gotta kind of arc your way into the jump. Oh wait, before I do that though, let's go to the stairway leading up. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right, and these don't move anymore because the puzzle's already been solved. Dang. Well, didn't I just ruin all the fun? He'll give me an orb for getting part of the way there.
Spyro!
So that's all the orbs.
The next glove. Remember...
Well, I fucked that up. I don't think there's anything... I don't think it even matters. Because there are no gems on top of those things. Let's go through here right quick. How many gems am I missing? About 14? They very well could be, like, on the roof there. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I really cut that jump short. Being a little too fast there. Sweet. Nice. Now we're just gonna get out of here and head on back.
Thank you, Spyro!
Give me just a moment here. I'm gonna be doing something. Wow, why did I get so many views when I was just sitting around not streaming yet? It's crazy. Hold on, I'm just looking for something. Yeah, sorry, just give me a second. Okay, sweet, we're cutting that down. I guess while I'm sitting here, I want to see how this video I'm doing, is doing. No views, no problem. How long did someone watch it? Not very long. Alright, let's move on. Let me check my OBS, make sure it's recording properly. Very good. What time is it right now? Is it like close to 8? If the stock market's opening soon, I might... Let me see what the stock market's doing. If the stock market is looking good, I might not be on for a little bit. Yeah, stock market is looking pretty good. I'm gonna... Let me see what the move is here. Have I missed the move? I absolutely have not. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the part here. I appreciate you guys for watching, and yeah, goodbye forever. I'll see you later.